Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and those of, indeterminate, whatever. I can't do my usual thing. Hold on, what is it? I've written down. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and variants thereupon. There we go. That's all I've been working on with the Dragon Age, intro. Anywho, welcome to Set 10, let's play Fallout. Okay, we've done a lot of things so far, and apologize for the glitching. I accidentally opened up the wrong thing a few seconds ago, and now my computer is going, oh my god, what was that? It's literally something I haven't touched in years. Anywho, this is going to be dedicated to a few storyline quests. I really want to get to a certain point because if things work out properly, I'm able to maybe able to add a cosmetic upgrade to my ship here. So, hooray! Let's go. Now, off screen, all I've really done is down here. Run. I redecorated the, reset up the bar over here, and added in a downstairs. Downstairs is my power armor garage. Currently, I only have one. It's a Type XO armor. It's the Typo XO armor that I got for the. I want to get Piper her armor upgrade. So yeah, for those wondering where I found it right there. There is a locked cage to the side of it that has power armor inside of it. If you go there at a high enough level, there's a chance it'll be a Type XO armor, and if it is, it's going to be a full suit, probably. So yeah, I don't need that anymore because we already did that. So remove that marker. Yeah, so this set is going to be dedicated to unions. Let's go do it. All right. Yeah, let's go do it. That's fast travel to home plate. For those that don't know, home plate is actually a house you can buy in Diamond City. You can't send stuff there, unfortunately. Like, there's no, what's it called? Supply line you can set up for this house. But it does come with a bunch of stuff inside of it. A bunch of stuff you can dismantle for inside of it, as well as a, shop literally right outside that you can buy upgrades for. Not upgrades, you can buy, junk for. So it's a pretty nice house to set up. Unfortunately, it costs 2,000 caps. But if you start doing what I do with purified water, you really don't have to worry about money. I have like almost around 700 purified water just sitting in a fridge back in the house. Plus, I no longer have to worry about being over encumbered. I can still move when it's up. Whoa. As well as a few other things. So yeah. I got some fast travel now, too. Now we gotta go talk to Nick. Here we go. I found out that if you come here with, come here to talk to Nick before actually talking to Piper, and do the expose, you actually get this cutscene. Huh. You get a cutscene here where she talks to, Nick.
Hey, Valentine.
Where's your son? What happened?
I didn't make it in time. Kellogg was working with the Institute, and he gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Alrighty then. Let's go! One little side note. The Mysterious Stranger. For those that don't know, there's a perk in this game called Mysterious Stranger. I've actually had it a few times. I'm going to be getting it after I finish Demolition Expert. Basically what happens is there's a chance whenever you use VATS for a guy in a trench coat and a hat to randomly appear and pretty much kill the fucker instantly. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, there is a glitch associated to it. The character is technically still an NPC in the game. Unfortunately, it's not a priority NPC. The person can die. Basically. There's a glitch where he'll sometimes use the gun on himself. Where he'll fire the gun and he'll die instead of the target. And the NPC's dead and can never be triggered again. Kind of annoying. But it leads me to believe that there actually is an NPC out there that is taking the role of the Mysterious Stranger, and you could possibly find him. Yeah. Okay. Good neighbor. Memory Den. Oh. In we go. This is actually a pretty cool place. Alright.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Alrighty, sure. Nice outfit. We're also gonna walk downstairs, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna run down. Fuck you! Hello, Dr. Amari!
Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Did you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
I so want a chair like this. It'd be so much fun.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
So from what I've played so far, this is my favorite sequence right here. I've actually gotten a little bit past this point in the storyline itself. But this one really sticks out. I really love it.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Alright, let's go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay. And don't worry about trying to fall off. I'm literally walking straight forward. You won't fall off.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of them.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
So, if you want to, you actually can examine individual aspects of the memory. I'm going to go back here so I can show it off what I mean. It won't click right now because I already ran through the memory. Oh, it pops up again. Okay. Like, I could examine Kellogg as a kid, learn about what he thought about then, his memories of his dad, stuff like that. It's all really cool, but I'm just going to pay attention to the memory that plays out, because if I don't, I'm going to be here for a while, examining every little thing. Although it's really cool, I recommend sitting down and actually watching it. Watching each individual one, because you learn a lot about Kellogg.
It's going to be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
It's actually pretty interesting. Alright, so we got that over here. Woo! That's why there's a jump option inside these memories, but hey. There's literally no parkouring in this entire section.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Shit! So basically what I can gather, he had an abusive family, whose only person who loved him was his mother. He got a decent life after he left, probably after his father killed his mother. And he probably killed his father. He got a good family going on, and he wanted to give them a better life, so he decided to double-cross the company he was working with, the crew he was working with, and try to get better connections to give his family a better life. They didn't like it, so they killed them. That's what I'm gathering so far. Now what's up here? I love this type of shit. For those that don't know, I'm gonna mention this quickly. I'm gonna be a teacher. I want to be a teacher. I'm getting a degree right now. But before that, I studied psychology. I love psychology. It's so fascinating. So this section right here is just fucking insane. I love it.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Alright, so he became a mercenary then? Basically, people started hiring him to do shit? Sounds about right. Seems like this may be something interesting.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System off. Shutting down.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Alright, so that's how to join the Institute. Pretty wicked. Oh, this is interesting.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Shit. One of a memory. I wonder if this is being displayed on something for the Piper can see as well.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Oh, that was interesting. I really want that guy's coat, though. Really cool coat. I like it. Very spiffy. What if I can upgrade with my ballistic fiber? Huh. Let's try a few things out here and there.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
It'd be really cool if there's like a 0.01% chance of getting superpowers. Now, there actually is something here we want to check first. I'm gonna grab these. Where is it? There it is. This Robo Fun, whatever you want to call it, is pretty interesting because it has an MMO in it. Well, not MMO, a RPG in it. There we go. Basically, it's I can't think of the game name now. Oh well, it's a pretty cool game from what I've seen. I'm about to wait for a little bit before I can get it because I need to record it.